In a village where the sky kissed the earth and traditions were as ancient as the whispering bamboo trees, there lived a woman named Adebisi. She was enchanting, her eyes dark pools of wisdom, and her laughter could make even the sternest elder smile. Yet, despite her beauty and charm, Adebisi remained unmarried. Tired of her solitude and desperate to find a husband, she sought the counsel of the oracle, a widowed old woman named Kura, who could commune with the ancestors from a hut scented with herbs and ancient scrolls. Child, Kura intoned, her voice brittle but powerful. Your destiny is unlike any other. The man who fathers your child will rise as ruler of this village, and his reign will bring unparalleled prosperity. Emboldened by the prophecy, Adebisi devised a radical plan. She would sleep with every eligible man in the village. This way, she reasoned, she would find her destined husband and secure the best future for her people. As weeks turned into months, the village buzzed with rumors. Adebisi's unconventional search became the subject of every gathering, every whispered conversation around the fires. And then, at last, Adebisi found herself with child. Radiant and glowing, her round belly became a living testament to the prophecy. As her due date approached, tension gripped the village. Each family with an eligible son claimed the unborn child, laying their stake to the future chieftainship. The village stood on the brink of civil war, with every man demanding to be recognized as the father. But Adebisi remained seemingly confident. The prophecy would not fail her, nor, she believed, would it fail her people. When Adebisi gave birth to a healthy baby boy, whom she named Rotimi, meaning stay with me, the whole village rejoiced. Yet, the question was short-lived. For amid the celebration arose the pressing question: who was the father of this child born to rule? The elders convened under the oldest bamboo tree, its gnarled branches heavy with the weight of the decision ahead. We must seek the ancestors' wisdom, said Abiodun, the eldest, his voice trembling like the last leaves of autumn. Kura, the oracle, stepped into the circle, her eyes aflame with something both supernatural and dangerous. I have spoken with the ancestors, she declared. They propose a test. Each potential father must journey to the sacred mountain and retrieve the moonstone at its peak. The man who returns with the stone shall be deemed the true father and destined ruler. A gasp rippled through the village. The sacred mountain was treacherous, a place of wild beasts and spiritual trials. Yet, the elders saw no other way. At dawn, 3 days later, 6 men stood in the village square, each claiming Rotimi as their son. Adebisi watched them quietly, cradling her baby. Her eyes met theirs, whispering a silent challenge. May the best man win. With the blow of a horn and the beat of drums, the journey began. The path was laden with challenges, rivers that twisted like serpents, forests that whispered secrets, and caves echoing with forgotten cries. But at the mountain's foot, The real trial awaited them. A stone altar inscribed with ancient runes stood beside a pool of water that mirrored their deepest fears and desires. A voice boomed from the mountain. Offer what you value most, and you may proceed. One by one, the men placed their treasures, gold, heirlooms, sacred amulets, on the altar. Yet, nothing happened. Finally, it was Ola's turn. Known for his wisdom, he knelt and offered a prayer for the village, for Adebisi, and for the unborn generations. As he finished, the altar glowed softly and the path to the peak opened. The men, humbled, followed Ola up the mountain. Their journey became more than a test of strength. It was a spiritual awakening. At the summit, beneath a sky ablaze with stars, they all found the moonstone, pulsating like the mountain's own heartbeat. Ola approached first. As his hand touched the stone, it flared with light. A celestial voice thundered, "Son of Oladimeji, you have proven your worth. This child, Rotimi, is yours." The men returned at dawn, transformed. Ola, holding the glowing stone, was hailed as the father and the future chief. Adebisi, meeting his gaze, felt a fragile hope stir within her. But peace was fleeting. One evening, as Adebisi nursed Rotimi, she overheard Kura and Ola speaking in hushed tones behind the bamboo tree. "You've done well," Kura crooned. "The prophecy appears fulfilled." "But my conscience is troubled," Ola whispered. "We have deceived the people. We both know this child is not mine." Adebisi's heart clenched. Betrayal seeped through her like poison. Her people deserved the truth. Rotimi deserved to know his real father. But how to expose the lie without shattering the fragile peace? Adebisi turned to the only hope she had, the hermit sage of the sacred forest. Her journey through its darkness was perilous, but her determination unyielding. The sage, ancient and wise, welcomed her. The moonstone's power can be manipulated, but never fully corrupted. Cleanse it at Whispering Lake on the new moon, and it will shine only in the hands of the true Father. Hope flared anew in Adebisi's heart. 3 nights later, as the village celebrated the feast of ancestors, Adebisi slipped away with the moonstone. At the lake, she performed the ritual, her voice steady as she recited the sacred incantations. The stone glowed pure white, cleansed and ready. At the feast, she presented the stone. "Let each man hold it," she declared. "The true Father will awaken its light." One by one, the men stepped forward. The stone remained dark. Even when Ola held it, it flickered weakly before dying. The crowd gasped. Kura, her eyes gleaming, stepped forward. Let the stone meet the eyes of the true father. Adebisi looked at Ola, then at the stone. It flared violently and then went dark. Silence fell. Lies crumbled before the spirits. Kura cackled. The elders, furious and bewildered, demanded a final test. An oath by the sea of conviction. At dawn, every man swore his claim, but only one, Tolu, a quiet, reclusive man, turned the river's waters gold, the divine sign of truth. Tolu, son of Ademola, Elder Chidi proclaimed, "You are the true father." The village was stunned. Tolu, stepping forward, met Adebisi's gaze. In his eyes, she saw honesty, integrity, and a quiet strength she had longed for. "I will do my best," Tolu vowed, "to be worthy of this responsibility." Ola was stripped of his title, condemned to public service. Kura was banished, her deceit ending her reign as oracle. And so, under the clear skies where the earth met the heavens, Adebisi, Tolu, and baby Rotimi began a new chapter. Their village, once divided by lies, found unity in truth. And as crops flourished and disputes waned, the people whispered that perhaps, just perhaps, the prophecy was unfolding after all. Thank you so much for watching to the end. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, welcome, and I'm so glad our paths crossed. Please watch our videos, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the bell icon so that you'll be the first to get notified whenever we release new videos. And please do well to like and comment and share this video. And please, in the comment section, let me know the country you're watching from. Thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye.